It's the NFL on EA Sports, and our focus is on Kyle Pitts, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Eagles and the Packers coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we interplay here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. Leading them out is their 6'3" quarterback, the 3rd overall selection in 2018, Sam Darnold.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
They start the drive with Cook. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 18 carries, 61 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Here we go, start.
Darnold. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
Now 3rd down and 7. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he's got it to about the 40. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter as that's a first down.
Here we go, start.
Here's Darnold. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Eagles are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So here are the Eagles now, backed up to start their first drive. They will be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner back in 2016. Always a handful to contain, Lamar Jackson.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
With that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
A first carry from a collegiate star here in Wisconsin. It's Jonathan Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Jackson from the shotgun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Eagles at 9-1 on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that.
And got his man complete. Look at the big fella go. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kyle Pitts with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they can't bring him down. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Packers offense and Brandon Ayuk getting set for this next possession. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis. So to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw is Darnold. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to face a third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They run the counter with Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a third down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Here's Darnold. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That good for 19 and a first down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Hey, Chuck. 13.
Jackson options out left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And this one is right through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Darnold now to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. So here are the Eagles to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Here's Jackson.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jamar Chase.
81 yards.
And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now Darnold. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Now it's Darnold. He's got Ayuk once again. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Back to throw, Darnold.
And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Fred Warner.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick-6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders, it's not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick-6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And the lead is now 24. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. From the 50, it's Darnold. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Darnold.
He gets this complete to Shaheed.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Seibert able to knock this one through, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line. Let's go.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
Looking deep here for Chase.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. So we've come to
halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
This time, Jackson will throw it. He will find his man Chase complete.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jamar Chase.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year.
And the Eagles have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Well, partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air. And that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Play action. It's Darnold. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Back to throw here. That is caught. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon Ayuk, 56 yards. And the Packers are able to at least get one score back. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
No.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. The Eagles send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken at the 23. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Darnold. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Packers! Brandon Ayuk with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Packers get a bit closer. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now at Lambeau. For the 4th quarter, will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jamar Chase set to take over. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. First and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Hey, report. 13. Sit up.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Kyle Pitts
with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packers offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. So he stopped for no gain. And that will bring up second down.
No, we changed it. Shut up!
Here's Jackson. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Now a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Got a man, that's Ayuk. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Lloyd. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Here's Darnold. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. Throwing again is Darnold. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Darnold. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. From the 9, 2nd and 5. At the Eagles' 9-yard line. One last throw now for Darnold. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans, black